All right, what's up, guys? Nick here again with Raw Day Trading. And now this video is going to take into account the entire trading day that I had. So the last video I talked about just shortly about the changes I made from yesterday to today, the adjustment in like how I manage my attention and what I don't do in the day. And today I'm going to get into this video I'm getting into what the actual trading was. And so I'm gonna get here, got the video up. All right, I made probably like 400 bucks on a couple of trades here. AIFF ends up going. I end up trying not to trade it. I just knew it was going to be volatile, crazy, outside of my comfort level and price range, and I had a couple other things popping up that I could focus on, so I did that. Having said all that, the one that I really want to look at is this KDLY. This one was, I didn't even take much here initially. And then it starts popping up, and I'm like, okay, I'll pay attention to you. This apparently was a recent IPO. It did its IPO maybe like a month or two ago, maybe less. I lose a little bit of money here. Where did I lose money? Oh, I tried to buy it up here at the highs. Okay, I have two trades up here. And these first two trades, I guess what they're really going to be telling me is how it moves. And then, so, yeah. So I was in at a great spot there. I didn't hold. I was not confident in holding there. But it was a good spot. Okay, so I buy there, get filled at 44, and I cut immediately, which I guess is okay, but dang, that would have been nice to catch that whole move, right? That would have been a whole 10 cents, easy 500 bucks, whatever. It ends up creeping up there. I end up kind of leaving it alone until it makes, and now I got to move my face over to this side of the screen. Until it kind of makes this move here, and I kind of start trading it again. Let's see where. Okay, yeah. I have a fantastic trade here. Actually, looks like a fantastic series of trades. So I jump in at 25, jump back in, getting ballsy, but it is at the lows here. Make a little bit of money back. Looks like it's about to close here. I could have held it, or at least part of it. Waiting for a dip down to the 30s, maybe 29. There we go. Oh, should have been in right there. I should have been in. Okay. Oh, I'm getting distracted, which is a problem. But I didn't know yet that this was the one. I knew that XLO was not the one. And I should not have been trading it or even looking at it. I should have been focused here. I would have had another good trade. And it would have been in this kind of slow kiddie pool area. But now it's kind of pushing up. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, I don't want to trade this. But it keeps pushing. Oh, and pushing and pushing. And there were a lot of, okay, so there were two entries here where, okay, so entry one would have been the pullback. That's another entry. Entry there. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, so I go to ignore it, but then it keeps pushing. Very nonchalant about this stock, even though it's like back up to the highs after. I'm thinking double top here. I'm like, what's going on here? Can this thing go? I'm not sure. Oh, that would have been a nice entry. So it's kind of like hesitating up here above the highs. Look at that. Already does a test lower. I cut down my size. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll take a trade here. I already missed most of the action, I felt like. Pops higher. I don't even take any trades. I'm just like, okay, I lose a little money there. Get back in because it's holding. And then boom! Even with half size, I make about 500 bucks. Or no, 460-ish dollars, I guess. I don't have the exact fills here on the screen anymore, just because of how I changed it around. But that was that. Okay, that was the best trade. And I give most of it back. And like, I'm annoyed that I give it. I'm annoyed now that I gave most of that great trade back. Actually, at one point I give it all back and I go red 400 bucks. So this was a very difficult stock for me. I did like the whole round trip and I ended the day at about 200 bucks. So on this stock, I'm up around 6. So I'm going to try to take trades here in a second. I got to see where the mistakes were. Probably looking away at other stocks. That's a mistake. I got to write that down. No. Stay focused on the one that's moving. All right, so a little tell here is this higher volume red candle. Like this entire candle was about 2 million shares of volume, and then this tight candle held under the highs with 2 million shares of volume. So there's a lot of sellers up here. A lot of sellers. Okay, so why did I take that trade? Oh, I'm looking for the 5-minute setup. See, the volume's actually too high. Volume was too high for the 5-minute setup, or the 1-minute setup. And then just like that, I get back $100 really quickly. So I guess waiting for the breakdown below this level, whatever that candle is there, is the way to do it. The right trade would have been 9. Oh, no. Not yet. Not yet. I think I'm going to take a breakout again, which is not the move. It's not in a breakout phase. Even if it were. Silly. So let's see where this next trade is. So it tested higher, so I'm thinking, it's probably not going to go. But it's holding. Like, people are buying this. People are accumulating in here. Whether it's shorts, whether it's whatever. Oh, it peaks below right there. But it already did a test higher, so I don't want that. Rather close red and then get the candle under here maybe. Let's see. That's what I'm thinking now. I remember I messed this up royally. Yeah, test high again. Buyers are getting suffocated. Buyers on the upticks are getting suffocated here. So that's one thing that I've noticed. Like, if you're buying on an uptick, and look at all that volume stacking. Yeah, there's a lot of volume, a lot of red volume there. Okay, so that was a little bit of a spread problem because it shows down below, but I don't take it there. I take it just a second too late. And then now I'm in a weird position where it's actually holding lower, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I buy back right away. What the fuck was that? Just chopping myself out on that. So there are some buyers coming through here, but like it's a yeah, there it is. And then it goes like right after I chop myself out $200. Okay, so that's, and then it goes all the way up here. And then so I don't take it for the break. I guess because it was so red, maybe taking it for the break might have been a good idea on this close right here. I don't know. Let's see, where do I take it? And I hesitate there, as it is holding there. I'm waiting for the close of the 1 minute. That's basically what I'm waiting for. I don't know what to get reversed on. Okay, so I buy there. Buy there at 97. I cut pretty quickly. I had a small loss, like $20 or something. Yeah, it's like, okay, so statistically getting in right here might be a good idea. Oh, sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. Not loving it. Cut it. So that would have been another loss. That's okay. So we just let it go, do its thing. Let it consolidate now. It's kind of pulling back a lot. Once it gets back above 3, which I think it's going to do right here, but we'll see. Okay, so looks like it's gonna close lower. Buy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Fuck, cut. Okay, so I would have lost a bunch more just between those two trades. But if I were to buy here, this one was a very heavy sell. Very heavy sells on this. Like it would pop and then like sellers would just suffocate it, suffocate it, suffocate it. Nobody was scared. All right. Even looking back on it, I don't think I wouldn't have made money if I kept trading it. So I lost $200. I backed off, but then it's gonna go. It's gonna go in just a second here. I'm pretty sure. It's already retraced a lot. Yeah. You gonna go now? You gonna go? You gonna go? You gonna go above 8? You gonna get to highs? You gonna get to highs here? Come on, let's see the highs. Let's see the highs. Let's see the explosion now. Ah, not quite. All right, so now it starts this consolidation phase. Breaks down the trend line. And my discipline is really well in this area. Not saying there's not money to be made, but I'm generally pretty tight on it. Oh, okay. And then I stopped the video. So I was up $700. I walk away, come back. Let's see this next one. Come back. Actually, I think I just restart the video. I don't think I take a walk yet. Look at this. All right, what's going on here? Do I take trades here? So I was thinking it's dying. It doesn't die. It's kind of pushing up higher. It has that high of day target. I probably should be in here. Boom. That would have been beautiful. 30 cent trade. Just a nice slap higher. Didn't really have a whole bunch of a risk of like doing the same going down. It had more of a risk of evaporating higher or teleporting higher. And then this is where I'm going to lose money on this high candle attempt to chase. I'm just not going to chase while that's basically it. So a couple things to notice here. Which I don't even think I noticed in real time. I might have, but I'm not sure. 11 o'clock is coming up within the minute, so the hour is closing. This is a pretty high volume red candle, but not as high as this volume or green candle, but not as high as this one. It pushed highs, waiting for a pullback now. I don't know if it's going to give it to me. Buy. I kind of remember what happened, so it's annoying. cut. Buy. See above 30, above 30, above 30, boom, cut. So basically break even on those two trades. Whoa. Okay, so it pops higher there. Don't even see it print. But that is actually, that was happening all day today. It would pop higher, instantly come back down, and then curl up to that level or above that level to where it printed at. So basically doing this thing that we've noticed over the years in the stock market, where if you have a big order and you get filled really high, it kind of just shows the ability of the stock to move, that there aren't any sellers in between the level you're at and there. This is me trying to take advantage of that, but maybe being in a little bit early. Took a loss there, down to 350, so I've given back half now. And then I'm going to take one trade. Oh, I took another trade down more. What did I do here? I should take two trades. So I buy right there. I'm holding. It's hesitating. Waiting a little bit long here. But it's at the lows. Oh, yeah, I got to cut it. All right. So it's kind of doing this, like, even within the same candles, or in like a normal sort of run, it's kind of doing this like kind of like wiki teleporty thing where it'll wick, but it doesn't quite have liquidity at that level yet. And I went from up 6 to down, like, down to only 204. That was annoying. So what about this? What can I say on these trades that I took? I would say that here was not a place. I don't know. Maybe it was. It's just the cut was a little bit slow. Okay, so like I took a trade here. It was a second push down. Maybe not the best place to take it. Maybe the first push down was trying to take it off this kind of trend line, although it's kind of creeping into it, which is not a great sign. I cut a little bit late, but it's still, it's okay. So now it's kind of establishing that it's pushing lower, and I really shouldn't be trading anything until maybe down here when it oh wow, really just gets bought up there. And I try to hold this one here. I'm in a decent. I tried throwing it on the ask. doesn't want to get filled, so I start cutting it piecemeal. Oh. And I'm back to, I don't know, 280 or something, 290. So that's not the best. But if I were to have waited for this kind of like creep, unwind above all these levels, I think it might have been okay. I was really just like fighting myself here. I only make $100 on that. I'm in late. I should have been in earlier. Yeah. So it adds to the risk the higher I take it up, especially in situations like that. All right, let's fast forward here. It's gonna pop. Yep, it ends up going. Let's just watch how it goes. Is it gonna close red? Is it gonna close green? Looks like it's gonna close green here. All right, now what it's gonna do? Green on the tape. Pop, pop, pop. Cut that. That would have been awesome. But c'est la vie. And now it's going to come back down, I think. It looks right to come back down. You know, started a new 5-minute candle. Looks like it could just like wick up, wick down. So I'm not going to take it. Yeah, that was a I guess risky. Risky is the right way to put it. But the fill was solid. Watch that one more time. If I'd been trading like that the entire time, I think I would have been up a lot of money. So tests higher here, which is not a great thing. Could have been really ugly. Damn. All right. So. A lot of it getting caught into the churn. Okay, so now. I'm back down. I'm back down low. Oh. Yep. All right. So you guys don't see this, but I remember what happened. This was a really bad situation. So it popped up higher, came down. I kept trying to trade in this zone, and I ended up going red $400 on this stock that I was up $600 on originally. And then on this curl up, I over leveraged on this candle, and I made back like $500, $600 on that pop up to 85. So I double sized even though I was down, and I made back. Not happy about it. Glad it worked. I have to play better defense. That's all there is to it. Defense is all that really matters right now. XLO ends up working out here, and then I end up giving a bunch back. I end up making 350 on it, and then on this I gave back, trying to get this last, trying to get a push up higher. Actually, I thought it'd be able to go, but 238, okay, I made maybe $50 off that. This stock keeps pushing up. I keep losing money on it, and then finally make back money. And 288 is where I finish off. And, yeah, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. All right. I'll leave it there. I think that's enough of a review for the day. Nothing else really happens. I kind of just back off from here. Let me see. Let's see if there's some. Okay, so this is an interesting spot. I just want to see if there's anything I can learn here. Okay, so this is happening here. Not really interested in it. I think it's going to go low. Actually, no, wait. This is above all-time highs. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and it started getting really whippy. Let's see if I can find an entry here. The trend line's keeping it down. Is there an entry on the close of the one for the high of the day? Ooh. Entry. Yeah, I would have been late. Oh. I've been sweating. Probably cut. Entry right here. Yeah, this action is hard because it's not super. It just it already inflated. I kind of missed it. So that's why you don't take up here, because it's the top of the range, and there's lots of shorts trying to come in. So the entry would have been ideally down here when it didn't fail. Right there actually at that big seller right there. Boom. Okay, that would have been entry. Yeah. If I were to entry at all in this position, which honestly is not the worst place to get in, because the 5 minute is looking strong and you're kind of on that level of the daily, and it's just you're looking for the pop above this 5 minute candle. I would say that that's okay to make an attempt. But anyways, mix that pop, and then and then this was an entry. Okay, right here. I almost took this, I think. Okay, so it pops the new highs. Boom. That was the entry right there. Oh, right there. Ooh. A little bit chicken. That's okay. and then it pushes higher. Wow. What a beauty. Really had some nice volume in there. And it was getting fought pretty hard. All right. I am going to actually just end it here because I got to go to the bathroom, and that's basically the day. Bon voyage, folks.